Now, whichever part of the world I go, may it be US, Europe, back India, or any place, I cannot live there for more than 7 or 8 days.
Yeah.
I miss Dubai. I just want to come back here. We believe you have to hire the best. Every individual, if he has the right attitude and passion, then no job or no particular field is difficult or impossible for him.
50 years of legacy, been here in the UAE since 2010. How deeply is that rooted in the culture and everything that Shaba does?
I guess culture, value systems mean a lot.
When we speak about legacy and we speak about brand legacies as a whole, there are so many brands, companies that have come and gone in Dubai because things haven't clicked. What makes Shaba so different in its quality, in its thought process, but really cementing it as a brand that is here to stay?
You're not here just to make a product, sell it, and go back.
Welcome to Sobha The Living Room. I'm your host, Nimi Mehta, and today we are joined by the powerhouse behind Shaba's sales and marketing success, Ashish Parakh. From starting as a management trainee in 2017 to now leading Sobha Realty as Group Chief Sales and Marketing Officer, Ashish has been at the heart of this brand's journey. In this episode, we unpack why the world continues to buy into the UAE, how Shaba's legacy is truly winning hearts, the culture that powers performance, and what it really takes to build relationships that fuel a brand's rise. Ashish, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Nimi. It's a pleasure.
It is an absolute pleasure to have you here, and I'm so excited to speak with you today as we dive even deeper into your experience, not just at Shaba, but just here in the region as a whole and the industry that we are in. Look, I think it's clear by now for everyone that's been listening to the podcast thus far that Dubai, the UAE, is a global buyer's dream. From your personal experience, the years that you have been in the region, the years you have been with Shaba, what have you seen and why is that statement of calling Dubai the global buyer's dream so true?
I guess from the time I can relate it to this so properly, from the time I moved here back in 2017, honestly telling, I moved here just for a year. This was right after my MBA. I told my family I'm going there for 1 year, just going to enjoy my life. Will be back home after a year. After I came here, I guess this city or this country has pulled me so much, has just binded me that now whichever part of the world I go, may it be US, Europe, back India, or any place, I cannot live there for more than 7 or 8 days.
Yeah.
I miss Dubai. I just want to come back here. I guess right from the airport, you land to any airport, may it be US, UK, Europe, you just start feeling that you're missing Dubai. I guess this place has attracted all of us so much. It has given us so much that it's just incredible.
It really is. And, you know, so many guests that I've had on the show so far speaking about just the benefits you get of being a human and living here in Dubai, the safety, the lifestyle perks, just all in all reassurance that we are here to stay. We are here for the future, and that's what we are focused on. And I think that is so true to Shaba as a brand as well. 50 years of legacy, been here in the UAE since 2010. How deeply is that rooted in the culture and everything that Shaba does?
I guess for Dubai as well as Sobha, I guess culture, value systems mean a lot. More than business, I guess this is something which has pulled people coming to Dubai as well. Like all of us, including me, including you, have left our home countries being here. But you never feel that you're out of place. You're so welcomed here. You have your best food, you have your language, you have people from all around the world, and you are respected. Our founder, Mr. PNC Menon, has tried to build the same culture, value system in Shobha as well, where every stakeholder, not just its employee, but may it be our channel partners, may it be our vendors or customers, feel that they are a part of the company, they are the part of a success story, rather than just being about business. And how to be fair to everyone. This is what Dubai has taught us. It has been fair to all of us.
Yeah.
It has given us everything. It asks a lot of us as well. You cannot be a slow moving player here. You have to be aggressive. That's how you succeed. But then if you are ready to do that, you get things in return.
Absolutely.
So I guess that's the culture that we have also tried to build in Sobha.
Yeah, I can feel that, and I'm so aligned with you. I think I always say to people who want to move here, I say, well, you'll get what you put in. And I think that is so true to what you said. And it's so beautiful to hear about the culture within Shaba, because I truly feel it working with the team. And when we speak about legacy and we speak about brand legacies as a whole, there are so many brands, companies that have come and gone in Dubai because things haven't clicked. There's been, not very long-term vision. There's been very short-term wins. What makes Shaba so different in its quality, in its thought process? We've spoken about culture, but really cementing it as a brand that is here to stay.
Yeah. So as I was just mentioning, our founder was very clear about the culture, value system, and its product. So he mentions a statement: the product is like a part of my body. I want my body to be perfect. He has, I guess from the first day when I joined in, I have always heard him say one thing: I will make the best product in the market, I will be fair to all, and I will deliver it on time. This statement till date remains the same, and it is imbibed in each and every individual of the organization. And it is not just about the product that he talks about. I guess the detail that he goes into each and everything. I remember back in 2017, I had just joined in as a management trainee, very scared, meeting the founder of the company, a Forbes listed billionaire. I joined in the company, and that day I'm seeing him talking to a person who's a very senior person in the organization about how you fold a A3 sheet of paper. This I have repeated multiple times whenever I have gone, because this taught me how much detail a person should go into. He was teaching a very senior level person, how do you fold a paper? If the two lines are not matching together, you have not done your job properly. How all the fonts should be correct, how a header, footer needs to be aligned in a paper. This shows that if a person at that level looks into these kind of details, what kind of details he would be looking when it is about his own product, his own business.
Yeah.
So I guess, and today I'm 100% sure most of us who have worked with him for so long have really imbibed that in us, that today we also speak to a lot of people in the same way. And this, I guess, shows a long-term vision, because you're not here just to make a product, sell it, and go back. Even during the times of COVID, many people were scared. What will happen to our business? What will not happen to our business? We were very clear. We will still, even if sales are low at that time, we don't want to undervalue our product. We don't want the customers to suffer in terms of their construction timelines or the delivery of the product. And we want to be even fair, even during COVID times, with all our employees or our stakeholders. So I guess that shows the intent of the organization, how it is here to stay. Like COVID, you would have seen how we were, if we were in Dubai at that time, right? How we were tackling COVID versus the rest of the world. We didn't face struggle at all here. And that is because Dubai knows how each and every person needs to be taken care of at the worst times as well.
And I think that's so important. And your brand is truly a testament to the team and the culture within. And I think when we speak about certain brands, you have noticed over the years, just when we speak about global brands, there has been a struggle with maintaining this quality, maintaining culture. It's one thing having it, it's another thing maintaining it and delivering year on year. This seems to be something that Shaba does with absolute ease. But talk to me about that balance between being ultra premium and good quality, yet authentic, I think is really important.
I guess the credit for this goes to the way of working that we started decades back, of bringing everything in-house. I believe that has helped us and worked a lot in our favor, because today I'm not dependent on a third party. Trust me, the kind of effort it takes to do a business at this scale and still do everything yourself, people might think it is because of cost saving, but it is not. It gives you a lot of trouble, because if one thing goes wrong at the time of architecture, it impacts the final product. If development is delaying something or something gets stuck there, it is delaying the entire process. So I guess we have taken a lot of efforts. Today we have more than 40,000 people in UAE itself.
Wow.
Doing just this real estate piece of business, that this gives us immense control of the quality that we were just talking about and the timeline. Now, if I keep changing my vendors, my partners, my contractors, I don't have the control on my quality. My product gets changed every time. So I cannot go out in the market and speak about that this is how my product is gonna be each and every time that you buy. Today, if you are buying a Rolex, you know what you expect of that brand. And I guess for any industry, this is very much required. And I guess all the players in the industry needs to know that when you are buying a product, at least the customer should know when he gets the product what kind of quality he is getting. He should, at least in his mind, know. Yeah. If he's okay with that, then it's his choice. But then finally, the customer should know.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess this builds into the whole ethos, the art of the detail and brand identity with Shaba. Look, we've spoken about quality. We speak about precision. We speak about the consistency that Shaba has created within the industry. And one conversation that has really been going through all of the previous episodes is, why should people invest here? Why should they come and bring their hard-earned money here? But then the second question to that is, okay, they decide to come here, but then who do they invest with? And doing their research and being informed on the developers that they are looking to invest with. Now, Shaba has a reputation which precedes it. So many people all over the world speak of Shaba so highly. Has that been intentional, and has that been a marketing message that you've needed to push out, really? Or has that just come organically and naturally?
I guess that is very organic. So back 2-3 years back, this terminology we coined, art of the detail, is because we just looked back. What have we been doing throughout decades? It is just the details we look into. As I was giving you an example right away of folding the paper, it's a very small thing. But that goes into the ethos of the organization completely. In each and every aspect of business or non-business, we look at things into detail. It was just an internal discussion that this is the best. Nothing can describe us more perfectly than this. Yeah. So I guess it was very organic.
And it works. It's so beautifully said. I want to dig a bit deeper, because we're talking, and whoever's listening at home potentially hasn't experienced themselves a Shaba experience and coming to one of the communities, any of the properties. What do you think truly sets your communities apart? And why should it be something, if people are looking to invest here in the UAE, that they should gravitate towards?
I'll be very honest with you. I guess most of the communities in Dubai are beautiful. The developers here have done a fantastic job. You go in any community which is from a mega developer, it's just unique. You go there, your kids have everything to do, you have everything to do, your spouse has, your parents have, and that is the standard that Dubai has set for each and every one of us. But what we feel is, today you go anywhere, Dubai is a vibrant city. But when you come home, you need that peace, you need that calmness, you need to feel home. Yeah. So I guess the kind of greenery that we put into all our communities, the kind of people that we hire. So today we do our community management also ourselves. We have a company to do that. We have not left that also to anyone, because if you deliver a best product, but after that, after handover, if the services and the quality is not maintained, that degrades your product. So we today do our building management and community management also in-house. How you are with each and every person, the greenery around it, I guess that stands us out.
It makes such a difference. I mean, I'm not just saying this, I've said this in a previous episode, so the listeners would know this already. I've lived in Shaba for the longest time that I've lived here in the UAE across my 8 years, and I can definitely attest to that. I want to just end this note on the culture and the legacy of Shaba in just asking you, in a market like the UAE that is ever evolving, we are moving at such a fast pace with so many things changing constantly every single day. How does Shaba keep up? Does it need to keep up, or is it truly leading?
No, I guess even if you're leading, I guess you need to continuously keep up, because reaching to the top is a task, but staying there is always much more difficult because there are multiple people who are also gunning for it. And in this market where every player is so smart, so aggressive, you always need to keep up. I guess this starts right from the point that we hire the best people, I guess, in design, in construction, in every aspect of business, in architecture. Today I was having a discussion with our management, and managing director told us that it's a mandate in the organization for the head of architecture studio to travel once in 2 months to the best cities of the world, see the best products that are being built, see what is the new technology being used, build that into your business. Because every part of the world today is doing something new. You go to eastern part, China is doing such fantastic work in bringing new technologies. You go to US, you see so many different things. And I guess this country gives us so much that you can bring in everything here. So I guess you need to always keep moving forward, keep looking at what is happening in the world. Right now, AI is moving so fast.
Yeah.
So we have set up a team who's currently looking at how can AI be integrated into this business and make the best use out of it. We have so many factories in the UAE. If you go to any of these factories, these are just completely automated. They are modern. They are state of the art. Where we want to change the complete sector, how real estate is looked into. Wow. Real estate has been the same for last hundreds of years. It's the same bricks, same mortar, same cement which is being used. Why not change that as well? So we are looking into advancements in that as well.
I love that. It's leading, but also keeping up with the times, and keeping up will make you more efficient and to allow you to keep delivering the quality that you have been. Look, your expertise lie in sales and marketing, and I do want to dive deeper into that because it's such an interesting aspect that all entrepreneurs, no matter what industry you're in, really do need to upskill themselves in, and to understand your mindset and what is the driving machine behind a brand like Shaba would be really, really interesting for us to tackle today. This marketing strategy, we touched on it earlier, that it's been incredibly organic for Shaba. Your reputation precedes you. Aspiration and trust are key themes that Shaba really, reel people in with. It's your pillars that people look to you for. How do you, from a sales and marketing point of view, apart from the quality of product and the delivery, how do you relay that message to the market of aspiration and trust?
I believe our construction and delivery team has made it so easy for us to market ourselves. We need to communicate definitely to the world that what we do, we just need to put it in a proper way and let the world know about it. Now, the biggest challenge is letting the world know about it. I feel today, as you were rightly mentioning, such high competition, everyone moving so aggressively, and the world is open to Dubai. You go from US to Australia to China. Everyone knows about Dubai. Everyone wants to come to Dubai. And I guess in that, how people would look at you when they are coming, when they are knowing about Dubai, is the thing that we want to set up. We only want to work with the best people in the industry, even if it is our employees or the vendors or partners. Partner with the best. Treat all the vendors. I guess a big part of our success also goes with channel partners, who are our brokers, who definitely convey our message or who also market us into international markets. They have been doing a fantastic job for us because every business, the trade marketing is the biggest part. 90-95% of our business comes through them. How they talk about Shobha, how they portray us in the world is also very important. And that is why that relation that we have to maintain with our channel partners, our brokers, how we support them is also very important. Because if they are not there, this industry needs them.
Yeah. It's all part of the ecosystem that's feeding each other. It's interesting because I'd like to know your strategy from your point of view. When we've spoken deeply in a previous episode about foreign investment, but then also the rise in residents wanting to invest as well. So from a sales and marketing strategy point of view, is there global targeting? What is the balance? What is your percentage on how much you are focusing on global targeting, but also hyper local marketing as well?
I guess at any given point of time, Dubai has that amount of strength that the residents of Dubai can consume 50% of your business. 50 for the balance 50% you need to look globally. So local communication, local marketing is very important. These are the people finally, okay, if you tomorrow have to buy something in the US, for example, if you have a person staying in US whom you can talk to before buying, that would make your life easier. So today also, if someone in the international market, let's say in the UK, is wanting to buy in Dubai, he definitely speaks to either one of his friends or a family member. Brokers are there, but at least that trustworthy person who's based in Dubai makes it very simpler. So if you are not known to those people, if you don't have that brand reputation with your local people, then international would not make any sense. Again, it would be a very short-lived business that you can go into that market, get some business, but then finally for the long run, all the people based in UAE need to speak the same value about that brand. That could be any brand.
Yeah, absolutely. And then it transcends through borders, doesn't it? Yeah. The thing is, we've touched on digital and how, you know, Shaba is staying ahead of the innovation and staying with the times. But when it comes to the sales and marketing side of things, this social media being such a huge part of the system and you know, making a brand be so successful, potentially reaching audiences that you wouldn't normally reach. What are the trends, or what is Shaba focusing on when it comes to digital and online platforms?
I guess today online and social is everything. You need to be present in the traditional media of marketing, but online and digital is the way forward. How much time an average person spends on phone, on digital platform is immense, and the targeting that you can do through that is just precise. You can know which person, where, what part of the world is looking at what thing, and then you can target. I believe a lot in social marketing. In fact, in every morning meeting of ours, when we speak in the room about how to increase our presence, it is all about social media and digital strategies. And it is not just the small digital marketing team. I guess today what I post, what my team posts, or what everyone in the company posts, what brokers post about you is also very important. Today, as I was saying, we have 40,000 people. I'm 100% sure today in Dubai, all these 40,000 people would be on social media. What they post about you, how they speak, how much they are present and available in the market, changes a lot of things.
Let's speak about those 40,000 people, and you've touched on it briefly, the culture and the language that is within the teams and what you all stand for, all stemming from Mr. Menon and his ethic. But talk to me about how important it is to recruit the best talent. I mean, when you're bringing people into the team, nurturing them, empowering them in marketing and sales and bringing them into the ecosystem, how important is that? You said you started from the bottom of the ranks and you've worked your way up. You're living example of it being a success.
Again, credits to the entire company, organization for that ethics, because we believe you have to hire the best. And you will be wrong at multiple times as well, because in an interview of 30 minutes, you can only sense a very few things about people. Generally, the intent of every organization would be to hire the best. But we believe that every individual, if he has the right attitude and passion, then no job or no particular field is difficult or impossible for him. As I never thought that I started with channel relations, which is the broker department, then marketing, never did marketing before in my life. Then sales happened, never did sales before in my life. But I guess that one thing, which is the passion and attitude that a person needs to have, that is what we look also in every individual that we hire. In all my interviews, I generally take interviews of all the people that come into our department, just to look at that 5 minutes, that what is the passion and attitude that the person could bring in. Technical capability is very easy to check on system. There are so many ways to check technical capability, but that is very important. And I guess we believe a lot in internal promotions. Today in sales and marketing, we just don't promote on numbers as well. We tend to interview even the internal people, whether they are capable of leading a team, managing a team, and we want the internal people to grow. If the company is growing, these people are the people who made it grow. So they have the first right to grow into the next position and go till the top. So our managing director, Mr. Francis Alfred, again joined the company as a management trainee. 24, 25 years back, has been with founders since day, from a management trainee to managing director. I guess it's a story which inspires us all. And that is the path I guess each and every one of us in Sobha can take.
Yeah. And I would say also there's just been such a shift, to add to what you said. There's been such a shift from, you know, what is your CV? What is your experience? What is your education? To now, tell me more about who you are.
Yeah.
What comes with you?
Exactly.
You know, where is your family from? What is your culture? What are your beliefs in just how to, you know, be hardworking and put the work in, I think is the most important
Absolutely.
thing. And you can attest to that. Look, we earlier had touched on the partners, the vendors that you work with, the relationships that truly matter. And I think that has really been an incredibly important part in shaping where Shaba is today. You touched on channel partners, why they are crucial in the Shaba ecosystem. Could you expand on that? You know, tell me more about what those relationships actually look like and how deep these relationships go.
Oh, for us, again, back from 2018 when I took over channel relations, that one thing, at that time we were a very small team. Sobha was just growing. From that time to this time, that thought process has not changed. That if the industry is growing, every person in that ecosystem should grow. Real estate channel partners in this part of the world become even more crucial, because as a developer, I might have 10,000, 20,000 customers buying with me every year. Managing them versus managing these 3,000 channel partners who really hold the customer, go to the international market, find these customers, hold these customers, look after their properties, rent it out, resell it. If they are not there, this industry would really struggle. They both need to work in parallel. I believe the real estate developers and the channel partners need to work in tandem. No one should feel that, developers should not feel that we are above them.
Yeah.
Neither channel partners. If we both don't work together, it is not a healthy sign. And today I believe in Sobha, each and every individual in the organization, starting from our sales, marketing, anyone in the organization, treats them with that utmost respect. Their priorities are our priorities. The biggest thing that we do with all of them is each 3,000 channel partner or 4,000 channel partners that are there in the market, everyone is treated equally. Even if you are just starting your company or you're the topmost channel partner of this entire industry, you are equal. Because if that channel partner who's at top also would have started somewhere back in those days. And if any developer, anyone would have not given him that support at that time, then we would have not known him today. So I guess that relation is very important to us. We have a team there's a 40 people team who looks completely into them only to maintain the relation with channel partners.
Wow. Yeah. So there's a deep investment in keeping these long-lasting relationships. Absolutely. I love that. And I think on the theme of relationships and moving over to the customers that you do have and the clientele, I think what's important in any relationship in life is to have it be two-way. It's a two-way conversation. It's a two-way relationship. That's what is really the core of a successful, healthy relationship. So talk to me about how Shaba is focused on these two-way relationships with their customers, with their clients, to ensure that they are also providing what is being asked.
You rightly mentioned it's a two-way street. Every relation needs to work on the developer doing the best for the customer and the customer being with the developer throughout. I guess first instance, again, when I talk about Sobha, it always has to be about the quality. When you give the best quality product, when he sees and feels, because home, whatever said and done, even if it is investment for a person, that feeling is always there. When you see your product, when the quality is good, the customer comes back and talks positively to you, talks positively to his family, his friends, and multiple other people. We have a strong mechanism where customers can provide us feedbacks as well. So on our app, we have a One Sobha app, which is accessible to all customers. On our platform, on Google reviews, I believe we take that very seriously also. Again, we have a team who looks at Google reviews on a daily basis, what has come to tend and reply back to the customer immediately. I have made a very strong process in at least my vertical that Any email that comes from a customer, any call that comes from a customer needs to be responded within 24 hours. Even if you don't have an answer of that in 24 hours, at least reply back to him saying that, okay, I will take this much amount of time to get back to you. Because finally, this business, every business, any business is only because there are customers.
Yeah.
If there's no customers, there's no point of doing a business.
Yeah, I think that's so important. And I think it's that human element of it, that no matter how big and how global that you get, and even if you have 40,000 people within your team, there is still that one-to-one relationship with your customers and with your clients. And I think that stands to saying that that is why you have such a high return of the same investors, repeat customers. Has that, again, been intentional from day one?
I guess today, if you go and speak to any channel partner also in the market, he would say one thing very clearly that, okay, when you try to acquire a client, you have to do a lot of digital marketing that we touched upon. You need to go to international markets to find that one customer. You meet 100 customers, you find that one customer. Now, again, to find a second customer, you have to put in that much amount of effort. Why not provide so many things to the first customer at the first go that he becomes your second customer, plus he himself brings in 10 more customer. I guess that model has helped us directly as well, plus all our channel partners, because the customer that they have bought in, finally they go back to them. Whenever they get the handover, whenever they see their property, they want to go back to them and again come back for investments through them. So it has helped us in both ways to maintain our relation with our customers plus our channel partners as well. That is how the long-term relation between the channel partner and developer also brings. My top channel partner would have sold a customer in 2018. That customer still wants to buy in Sobha with the same channel partner. Yeah. So
I think that's really interesting, because as you're speaking, one thing that's coming to mind is Shaba's buyer persona. You know, with any, I do this within my business and my team to actually build an avatar of my ideal client and customer. Who would that be for Shaba, being such a wide-reaching brand?
Today,
it's a hard question.
Today, honestly, I believe that everyone is a real estate buyer in Dubai or in the world, at least with the way things are being offered. But if you were to ask me, what's that avatar of a customer? I guess any customer who looks for a product and not into the price of the product, because it's finally the value that you're getting.
Yes.
If today I start negotiating on the price of my product, you are coming to me, you are a good negotiator, I give you one price. Tomorrow another person comes who's not a good negotiator, I give him a different price. You both talk to each other, you both won't trust the brand that you were not dealt properly. I guess that is one thing which we follow internally. And for me, that person who's looking for my product as the value at which he's getting is the ideal customer. But customers are the most important part of our business.
Yeah.
So I guess every customer is more than welcome and always has to deal with. Every customer has a different requirement. Anyone wants to live in it, anyone wants to invest, rent it out, or just have a property asset in Dubai. So every customer isn't the same.
Yeah, absolutely. I like to look to the future before we kind of wrap episodes up. But just from your point of view, leading the sales team, the marketing team, what are we focused on over the next couple of years? You mentioned huge strategy behind digital. What else are internal discussions that regular people like myself can look forward to when it comes to building the Shaba legacy and beyond?
I guess our legacy is gonna go way beyond geographies very soon. There's already news out in the market. We are expanding into the US and now into the Australia as well. I guess that again gives marketing and salespeople like us a different strategy all to work around. Mm-hmm. US is a very different market when it operates. How you're gonna market your brand, your legacy there, and now the legacy is going beyond India, UAE. It is going to the Western world, Australia. That is something which I am very excited about. How to market in these markets your development. And also, I believe as the market has become very aggressive, you always need to be on your toes in terms of marketing as well. Uh, we have done couple of global level partnerships, Arsenal, ICC, IFA. These partnerships have given us a good amount of reach in the market, but now it's time to look beyond that and go even more big. So there are a couple of surprises that we are working on,
look forward
and
to
which people will get to know soon about.
Well, Ashish, I know you're doing your job because everybody I speak to says Shaba is everywhere. And so that's a testament to yourself and the wider team. I would love to close with you and do something that we haven't done in any of the episodes, but a rapid fire round of questions to get to know you and your time at Shaba a bit more. So we'll start now. A city you would love to bring the Shaba's story to next? You mentioned the US and Australia are already on the cards. Is there a particular city that you want to bring Shaba to?
Oh, it's rapid fire. I have
It's
to
rapid, quick.
go beyond this very quick. I guess London.
London, okay. A campaign or moment you're most proud of?
I guess the first brand partnership with IFA.
Yeah, that was huge. Your personal mantra in work and leadership?
Ethics, culture, and value system.
One quality you think defines the Shaba team members across the board?
Passion.
Passion. And lastly, before you go, for anybody listening who is dreaming of buying in Dubai or the UAE, building a brand like Shaba and the legacy that has been created, what is the one thing that you would like them to walk away with today?
Whenever you're wanting to buy a property in Dubai, look for trust. There are many beautiful developers, beautiful companies who have been doing fantastic work for the last many years. There are various new companies also who are budding, but always look at what is the legacy of a developer, what are their value systems, because I guess these are some things which makes the difference. Today 50% of Mr. Menon's wealth goes to the needy people of his personal wealth. So that shows that we don't look only for money or business. It is finally for the wider good.
I think that's beautiful. And I want to thank you so much for your time
Thank you,
today.
Nimi.
Thank you for sharing more of Shaba's story and what the brand truly represents. So thank you once again, and I hope you enjoyed it.
It was lovely, and I hope you are enjoying.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashish.
Thanks, Nimi.
In the next episode of Shaba The Living Room, we decode the design choices shaping how people live and how they feel in the UAE. From architectural icons to intimate interiors, we're joined by a guest who understands how great design isn't just seen, it's experienced. Can you guess who's behind the blueprint? Hit subscribe on YouTube or follow us on your favorite podcast app. You won't want to miss this one.